Hi.
Hi, it's Harry and Arj here. How you going? Well, today we're going to talk about people that are living overseas and working overseas trying to buy a property in Australia, because what happens is they go overseas and find out when they come back after 5 years that properties have gone out of their reach. So it's important for them to have a property to come home to. So Arj, how are we going to do that? How are we going to organise this for expats?
Yep. So just want to be clear about what we mean by expats. They are people, either a permanent resident of Australia or a citizen of Australia who has gone outside Australia and is currently working there.
Okay.
Say, for example, they've gone to the US or to Singapore or Asia or to Middle East, anywhere. They're working from there. Their main earnings is from there.
And what incentive have they got to go overseas and work? Is their tax brackets different?
Could be, but they most likely won't pay tax in Australia, but they're paying tax in their own countries.
That's right, where they're working.
Yeah. So for people like them, how can they leverage investing in Australia? So our good friend and one of our A-team finance brokers, Shri, we had a chat with him, a good chat with him about this scenarios, and he mentioned how he usually does things. So there's an option called expat loans, which is provided by Australian banks for people who don't work in Australia but have their primary source of income from outside Australia. And they can use that channel, they can use that loan facility to then purchase properties here.
Okay, so they've got the opportunity to buy in Australia. The mainstream banks look at expats as a good investment. So with our connections, feel free to reach out.
Yep. Oh, by the way, another interesting thing that we were told about was that expats have sometimes been able to get better interest rates compared to people who are living in Australia.
Oh.
So interest rates could actually be on par or even lesser sometimes. So you don't have to worry about paying higher interest rates, at least from what we are hearing. From our sources, we do get a really good competitive interest rates. On top of them, there's also some implication of stamp duty, which may be higher than the locals.
Yeah.
There are other implications, but here we're here and we're the experts.
It can be done.
Yeah, and you could look at experts like us to leverage this possibility. And there's always a possibility to increase your wealth through investing in Australia, and if you have future aspirations of getting back to Australia, it'll be a really good thing, because if you either want to live anywhere else but you have a hedge here by investing in Australia, you could sell that property, use that equity uplift, then go on to buying another property on wherever you want to settle down once you're back in Australia.
Okay.
Anyways, the quick takeaway message here is, if you're expats, if you're living outside Australia and earning outside Australia and you want to invest in Australia, there is an option to do that. So please reach out if you're. Thank you.
Okay, have a great day.
Peace. Bye.